everyone, to Virtual FoxFest 2023, our Spring May edition. This is the 19th conference that Geek Gatherings has put on, our 6th virtual conference, and our 22nd conference overall. I don't know how many times we edit these slides, but that's okay.
Not enough, apparently.
We have people coming from, we have 87 attendees after this morning's rush for registrations. 13 of you are brand new to Geek Gatherings conferences, coming from 14 countries around the world, 24 US states. And as you will see today, we have 6 speakers, 5 doing live sessions today, and 3 exhibitors.
We want to say thank you to the speakers that include all 3 of us. Rick's session will be recorded and available to you later. And also Eric Selji, Tuvia Vinitsky, and Christoph Fallenhaupt.
We'd also like to thank our major sponsors. In addition to our 3 companies, there's also Christoph's Foxpert, X Sharp, Microsoft, DBI, and Rick's Clever Fox. We'd also like to thank individual sponsors, Randy Godfrey and Charles Wad. Anybody who got the word out by blogging about the conference or tweeting about it. And of course, Jody Meyer, our bubbly, effervescent social media manager.
Logistics, how to make the day work for you. First of all, there is a conference guide. You received a link to it more than once over the last 10 days. If you have questions, that's your go-to. Start there. We also have a code of conduct, which boils down to treat everybody else the way you want to be treated. But please do that. And if you have any issues, the conference guide tells you how to let us know there's a problem. Hop-in is pretty cool. It's the best we've seen for mimicking a live conference. You have chat feature. You have that is for each space that you're in, there's a place to do written commenting, as people have already started doing some here. You can see the list of people and you can have private messaging with them. And we also have what Hop-in calls sessions, which are essentially chat rooms, a place that you can go. And they really, to me, very much mimic the big room at a conference where some people are sitting around a table having a conversation and some people are standing around behind them and listening in, because that's what you can do there. This is an online event, so you should expect that there will be some technical glitches. We'll do our best to manage the ones from this side. The first thing you should do if it seems like the presentation freezes or something goes wrong is hit the refresh button in your browser before you ask anybody else or any of that. If that doesn't work, then check whether others are having issues, log out and log back in, all the usual kinds of things. If you love the shirts we're wearing and you want your own virtual FoxFest gear, go to our site. The link is on this slide. It's in the conference guide. And not only can you order exactly what we're wearing, but you can actually order anything at all that our vendor provides with our logo on it. Please tweet about what's happening today. Use the virtual FoxFest hashtag. And as you probably know, we'll be recording all the sessions. We will make them available after the conference. Evaluations. You've heard us say this before, unless you're one of the 13 people who's never been to a Geek Gatherings event before. We really value what people tell us in evaluations. You were sent credentials for our online evaluation site, and there you can evaluate both the individual presentations and the conference overall. Please do. And please put comments in. Don't just, the ratings are great and they help us, but the things that you actually write, where you tell us what went right, what went wrong, what you'd like more of, what you'd like less of, all help us do a better job next time. Reminder that immediately following each presentation on the stage, except this one, there will be a 15-minute Q&A session in one of the session rooms. You'll see it at the appropriate time.
So speaking of session rooms, we have plenty of opportunities for socialization during our conference. During the actual presentations on the stage, you can chat to post questions. Each session will have a moderator who will communicate those questions to the various speakers. And as we've seen in the past, a lot of questions are posted in the sessions, and some of them get answered by other people who are in the session as well. It's probably one of my favorite parts of doing a virtual session because it's not something you're going to do live in an in-person conference unless you want to interrupt everybody in the room. So anyways, use the event chat to post any questions about the event in general. The three organizers are always monitoring stuff. We'll try to answer things as much as we can. Hang out in the session rooms, as Tamar mentioned. There will also be time after hours, after our last sessions, all the way through 9 p.m. Eastern time, -4 UT Universal time. And then join us in the session rooms, as I mentioned. Thanks.
There is a trade show over at the left in the Hopin interface is Expo, and there are both live and video booths there. So with the live booths, you can actually go and talk to one of the exhibitors there. They may not be there all the time. In the schedule is a list of when they'll actually be there, but there are also video booths. So you can go and watch a video about their product or service. So we recommend that you go and visit the booths during the breaks or social time, get a chance to talk with these vendors and see what they can do to help you with your applications or your development process.
Oh, drawings. Yeah, I guess I have to have that. Didn't get that prepared, did I? Hold on just a second. I can bring it up. I actually ran it yesterday, but we've had people sign in today.
While you're looking up that, I'll just go over these prizes were all donated by DBI Technologies, and they have 2 studio controls, COM64 full developer licenses. And although the name is COM64, it also includes all of their 32-bit tools as well. Each of those is worth $783 US. They're also offering 2 virtual FoxFest full zipper fleeces. So you'll have to provide the size that you want and the color, I guess. And 2 $100 Amazon gift cards.
Okay. And so we have, I guess we'll just go with the top 6 names, Doug. Is that how we want to do it?
Sure, yep.
So we have Bill Anderson, Richard K., Andre Globensky, Rick Totito, and Robert DeWild, and Leanne Gentry. So those are the 6 people, and we will, I guess, get with them to tell them what they've won and pass that information along.
All right. There are some promotions. All DBI component software is 50% off up until the end of June. There's a 50% discount on the first year of the Friends of X Sharp subscription up until the end of May. And there's a code here that you'll use when you go and purchase the X Sharp software. And Microsoft has discounted international hourly rates for all attendees. So check with the vendors. If any questions about those, go to their booths and ask them. They'll be more than happy to tell you all about that.
All right, some really good news that we have to share with everybody. Southwest Fox 2023 is officially signed, sealed, and delivered with a contract with a hotel, October 19th through 22nd. It's a Thursday to Sunday. It's It's going to be held at the Hampton Inn and Suites in Phoenix and Scottsdale. The format is going to be both in person and virtual. We're going to run a hybrid conference. It's going to be some challenges that we're looking forward to tackling with that. It is going to be a single track, meaning we're going to be in one room. We're not going to have multiple rooms with multiple sessions going on simultaneously. It's going to be a little bit different than what we've had in the past, but we're evolving based on the size of conference we're expecting. And there will be limited attendance because there is only one room and there's only so much space in this room. So when we do open up registration, which is probably going to be sometime in late June, early July, depending on a bunch of other factors that we're kind of juggling at the moment. We're sending out a call for speakers. We've notified our speakers who have spoken at other conferences with us, but we'll be opening the call for speakers in the next day or two. There is a short deadline on that as well for the speakers to submit sessions, just because of the tight deadlines that we have. See southwestfox.net for all the details. We're really looking forward to this. This is really exciting for us. Yeah, it's on.
Just want to add that because it's a hybrid conference, the session schedule will be a little bit different than in the past. So before you book any flights, take a look at the session schedule. Obviously, the details aren't there now because we don't even know what the sessions are, but just take a look at the schedule on the site.
Yeah, don't book flights until we have your registration.
Yeah, that's a good idea too.
Yeah.
And we should reiterate that we really are looking for speakers. We sent out emails to previous speakers asking them to submit, but we want to find new speakers as well. So if you think you have a topic that people might be interested in, go to southwestfox.net, and under the information information menu is a call for speakers link that gives you details about how to submit a session proposal to us. So we're really looking for new speakers as well as experienced speakers.
And as I mentioned in one of the session rooms this morning, one way to guarantee you a spot in person is to be selected as a speaker.
It's true. Also, please read the whole call for speakers before you submit. Understand what we expect from you and what you can expect from us. We think we laid it out pretty firmly in that document.
Okay, that's all we've got. I don't know if we have any questions.
I think there was one. Joel asked, which email has the evaluation? What was the date of the email that has the evaluation credentials?
That was the May 3rd update that was sent out last Friday.
Okay. I think that is everything. I don't see any other questions. Okay.
All right. Thanks a lot, people. And we look forward to having a fun day today. And thanks for coming.
See y'all.
Bye.